Basically, you know, the spirit that you're coming from and the spirit that the brothers come from, because this is the major thing. How can we apply all this God stuff that we're talking about right now? What can we use? Like the brother was saying, how are you going to feed yourself? This is what, you know, we can talk about what we were and the many names. We know that we were many names. The issue is, what can you apply today that's effective? Now, the last legal title of these people that are called Negro, blacks, colored, Latinos, West Indians, whatever they call themselves this week, is Moor. That's on the records of the planet, of all the governments on the planet. That, and like the brother was saying earlier, Masonry is your history going underground. That's why anyone who rules must be a Mason. You need to understand this. It doesn't mean that we're supporting or condemning anything. If you don't understand the logistics of what's running your life right now, you can't fix it. Now, I know that we were called also blackamoors, but black was the adjective and Moor was the proper noun. Like Dr. Muhammad said, you need to understand etymology. Now, be yourself. The longest running treaty in the world with any nation is the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, Marrakesh. That is what's running this government now. The Constitution for this government of the United States Republic of North America is handed down from Moorish law. That's why the pyramid is on the back of that fiat note. And you're not going to rise politically and economically being other than who your forefathers were. And that's just simply it. Now, the reason I said this to you, and this is in harmony with what the brother is saying, you know, we don't need to come and know our belief systems. As you can see, every time you get into this God thing, it gets into a whole bunch of generalities and what your idea of it is, and there's a whole bunch of vagaries. Why? Because it is vague. Because the concept is a fraud, and you won't admit the hypocrites that you've been, because you don't know what the hell God is. Now, let's stop that. Now, you're Moors. There's laws that apply to you, and the reason I brought this, Brother Cassius, Lord Cassius, and that's the title too.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? It is.
Sorry.
No, Cassius. Now I just want to show you. I think I brought some here. I meant to anyway, because I wanted to show you. These are some of the receipts. Now when I buy something, just look at the part that says tax. Look at the part that says tax, and what does it say?
Cheeto. User ID.
Yeah, but what does it say where it says tax?
How much tax? 0.
Ain't no, it's tax exempt.
It's 0, 0.
Yeah, it's no.
That's applying your identity. In other words, I'm showing you, the people already know. You don't need to believe this. You can function with it. And that's what the brother is saying. And so I'm demonstrating to you what's applicable. You don't need to believe anything, but be yourself. We were Lemurians, but that's not who you are now. You're Moors. Do you understand?